So, did you just finish watching the Fallout series on Amazon Prime and are curious about the games that it was based on? How about a play order of the franchise as a whole? Well, you're in luck, as this is the place to come to find out. Welcome back to Comet Comics, where today I'll be breaking down how to play the Fallout series as a whole. For this video though, I'm going to be covering the Fallout games by release date. For all of you hardcore fans, I will be putting a chronological order at the end of the video, just to kind of give you an idea of where everything falls on the timeline. So make sure you stay tuned until the end. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell icon for more upcoming content. With that said, let's jump right into how to play the Fallout series, shall we? To start off this list, we have the original Fallout game that came out in 1997. It follows a vault dweller from Vault 13, who is sent out into the world to find a replacement water chip for the vault. Fallout is a top-down perspective CRPG with turn-based combat mechanics. It introduces the Character Creation System Special, which determines the skills and perks of each character through their strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. Next up, we have Fallout 2, which was released in 1998 and follows a grandchild of the protagonist from the first game, set 80 years in the future. Now as the player, a resident of Arroyo Village, you are tasked with finding the Garden of Eden Creation Kit, or GECK, to help the village combat drought and starvation. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's pretty much a repeat of the first storyline, except you aren't a vault dweller this time. Fallout 2 added more items, weapons, and armor, as well as increasing the amount of skill points needed to upgrade after reaching 100%. Now we have the first spin-off game in the Fallout franchise, Fallout Tactics, which came out in 2001. It is also the first Fallout game to feature a multiplayer mode, while also giving the player the ability to choose between three types of combat: continuous turn-based, individual turn-based, and squad turn-based. Fallout Tactics is not considered canon to the Fallout story, even though some plot points are referenced in other games, so it's up to you whether you want to play it or not. In 2004, we got another Fallout spin-off game that is also not considered canon, Brotherhood of Steel, which was the last Fallout title created before Interplay was sold to Bethesda. It plays more like a dungeon crawling run and gunner, where the player dodges lasers and jumps over bottomless pits. What is interesting about this game is that Brotherhood of Steel allows for two-player co-op multiplayer, with no split screen, so if you want to play together, you have to stick together. Next up, we have Fallout 3, which was released 4 years later in 2008. It follows the lone wanderer from Vault 101, who leaves the home he grew up in to find his father James, who mysteriously disappeared from the vault. Fallout 3 not only changes from a top-down perspective to an FPS, but it also merges the perks and traits, while reducing the number of skills from 18 to 13. Now, we can move on to Fallout New Vegas, which was released in 2010 and is considered one of the best games in the franchise. The story takes place 4 years after Fallout 3 and mainly takes place in the Mojave Desert. Your character is tasked with delivering a package that ends up getting stolen. Not only do they add in a new modding feature due to the popularity of the weapons mod kit from Fallout 3, but they also add a companion wheel to access quick commands. Released in 2015, Fallout 4 follows a sole survivor of Vault 111. Your character is thrust into the world of Fallout as they're looking for their son who was kidnapped after your spouse was killed. The story is heavily focused around synthetics, building relationships between organizations, and the fear of the Institute. The biggest change in this game is the fact that the playable character now has a fully voiced dialogue. They also added an affinity system for companions, emotional relationship development between characters, and more of an emphasis on crafting as a whole. Fallout Shelter was released on mobile in 2015 and is your standard simulation game where you are the overseer of your own vault. As the overseer, you control the expansion of your vault as well as the distribution of power, food, and water to your residents. You can even send dwellers out into the world to scavenge for resources. It was later released on Steam and Xbox in 2017, with PlayStation 4 and Switch coming later in 2018. In 2022, for the 25th anniversary for the game, it actually got a content update for mobile, adding in new missions and items. This game isn't necessary for the Fallout storyline, but it is a fun game to play to pass the time. Lastly, we have Fallout 76, which is the most recent game in the franchise. It was released in 2018 and is actually a prequel as it takes place in 2102, 59 years before Fallout 1. They updated the controversial dialogue system from Fallout 4, which now shows you full responses as well as checks for factors such as special, items, and quest progress. You can now fast travel while being indoors and around enemies. but fast travel now costs caps. Due to the game mode being multiplayer, you can't manually save it. but it does track your progress, saving anytime you do anything major. You can even level up a lot quicker than you could in other Fallout games, allowing levels to get into the thousands. I know, crazy, right? For those of you who want a visual on the play order, here you go. Now for all of you hardcore fans who are curious where the games fall on a chronological timeline. As you may have noticed, I added in the new Fallout TV series from Amazon Prime Video, to give you an idea of where the show falls chronologically in the Fallout timeline. Now I'm sure some of you may be wondering, hey Comet, where can I play all of the Fallout games? Not only do I have the platforms you can play them on at the bottom right of each graphic under where to play, but I'm going to take it a step further. Fallout, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics can be played on PC. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel can be played on PC, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas can be played on PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3. Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 can be played on PC, Xbox One, Xbox X, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. As for Fallout Shelter, you can play that on PC, mobile, Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. Not to mention, all of the Fallout games are available through Game Pass on Xbox, so you can technically play them on all Xbox consoles. Well, that's all I've got for you today. What did you think of our How to Play Fallout video? Which game in the Fallout series is your favorite? You can let us know by dropping a comment down below. With that said, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as hit that subscribe button and bell icon for notifications on upcoming content. We have tons of new stuff coming, so make sure to comment down below what series you want to see content for next. Until next time. If you're looking for more Fallout content, you can check out our up-and-coming Fallout Please Stand By playlist, which has our top 5 and top 10 Fallout content.